This is Unit 4, Formative 1-v2, slope and intercepts. So there's four types of slopes that we have to kind of know about. The first one is the positive slope. And so as we look at the positive slope here, it goes up from left to right. So just like we read a book, we want to go left to right. And you see it's going uphill. Okay? So a way to describe that is uphill. All right, the next one, as we see, going left to right, it's going in that fashion. That is negative slope. Negative slope would be downhill. Okay. All right, so again, that's downhill. This one was uphill. The next ones we have zero slope and undefined slope. So if we see a zero slope, notice how the line is horizontal. Okay, that's a horizontal slope. All horizontal lines have zero as its slope. Undefined slope is when we have a vertical line. Okay, when we do our when we would identify what the slope is, we would say that for the zero slope, this would be m equals 0, and then this would be m equals undefined. Okay. Here we have a line, and we're going to find the slope with the x-intercept and the y-intercept. So there's no units on this. This is just a graph. We're not worried about time or distance, things like that. We're just going to want to, if we want to find the slope, which just remember slope is a rate of change. When we find the slope, I'm going to find 2 points here. So I'm going to look at the line. I'm going to try and find two exact points. Please don't pick like a point like here, okay? I could guess where that is, but I don't want to guess. So this is not a point we want to use. So if I'm looking here, I see, well, there's a point right here and a point right there, okay? So we're going to make a fraction. Slope, or rate of change, is rise over run. Okay, rise is the change in the y, run is the change in the x. So as I'm looking at that, I go up 1, and I go right 3. All right, so that's my fraction. 1 over 3. My x-intercept, I'm going to look at the x-axis. So that's the x-axis. I'm going to see, where does the graph cross the x-axis? Well, it crossed at this point right here. Okay, that's my x-intercept. Well, that would be the ordered pair, -3, 0. Okay, I want to label these as ordered pairs. Okay. For my y-intercept, again, this is y right here, we're going to see where the graph crosses the y-axis. And it crosses right there. All right. Now, y-intercept is b, the b value, which is the y-intercept, is at 1. But again, we're going to write this as an ordered pair as well. All right, since it's on the y-axis, x is 0, and then my y value is 1. Here's a negative slope. I can tell again because the slope is going downhill. All right. So my rate of change should be negative. Keep that in mind here. Again, we're going to find 2 points here. I'm looking here. Okay, here's a point I can use. I'm looking at elsewhere. Oh, here's a point we can use here as well. So if I'm doing my rate of change here, I'm going to see what the rise over the run is. Okay, so if I'm going left to right, I drop 2, that's a -2, and then I run 4. So my slope is My slope is -2/4, which that does reduce. We're going to reduce these fractions, -1/2. That's what the slope is. All right, so we're going to look at the x-intercept again, or look for the x-intercept, which again is on the x-axis. So where does it cross the x-axis? Right there. All right, so that's my x-intercept. That's at -2. But again, we write an ordered pair. -2, 0. Again, x is -2, y is 0 for that point. Let me just label that y-axis there. For my y-intercept, again, we're looking, where does it cross the y-axis? Okay, it looks like it crosses right about there. So that's the y-axis, y-intercept. I'm looking, okay, so that looks like it's down 1, 2. So y-intercept is -2. So when I do the ordered pair, again, if it's on the y-axis, x is 0. 0, -2. That's the ordered pair. All right, there you have it.